Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am arnelius and this is my friend Meta. We are information system student and UBSI Pontianak from class 19, 19 to be 33. In the podcast, we will discuss what is AI. Right. So put simple, actually intelligence is the ability of a machine or a computer to mind the way humans think. That includes this image understanding, loads, and even making discuss this one.
But smart robots have been a thing in movies forever. Why is it suddenly such a huge deal now?
Great question. This idea of AI actually been around since the 1950. It's only reality taken up because of third things. Way more data is available, computing power has gotten much stronger, and the algorithms have gotten smart.
What do you mean by smarter algorithm?
So, just this term called machine learning is how a machine learns from data instead of being manually programmed for every single scenario. Then three, deep learning, a branch of machine learning that's molded after how the human brain's natural work.
Oh, so that's what lets AI kind of teach itself.
Actually, AI is everyday life.
So what are some everyday examples? Because honestly, I don't even realize when I am using AI half the time.
There are things like when you open a music or video apps and it recommend something that fits you that's perfectly. That's AI working behind the scenes.
Alright, and when you're typing a message and it suggests the next word automatically, that's AI too, isn't it?
Actually, uh, 10 times smart apps predicting the first ultimate virtual assistant on your phone and customer service chatbot that reply any time of day, all powered by AI.
What about in the workplace?
Oh, it's a spreading turtle from analyzing business data in second, data testing, foreign financial transaction to helping doctors diagnose, design, talk medicine.
Including the trend right now, generative AI for writing or creating image, right?
Yeah, and actually, this first podcast script rewriting was defined with the help of generative AI.
Wow, that's pretty meta.
Chance to keep in mind. But just like any technology, AI does come with some things we need to be careful about.
Like what? For example?
There are concerns about jobs potentially being replied to animation. There's also the issue of data privacy, since AI relies on processing huge amounts of data.
What about bias? I've heard AI can end up being unfair sometimes.
Right, that happens because the algorithm learns from the data it's trained on. If the data is balanced, the result can end up best too.
So having clear rules and regulation matters a lot then.
Actually, that's why many countries and companies are now seriously discussing AI, ethics, and religions so this technology can keep developing while staying safe and fair for everyone who use it.
So basically, AI isn't just a passing trend, right?
Actually, AI is going to keep evolving and become more woven into our everyday lives at home, at work, and in how we interact with each other.
The important thing is that we keep learning how it works and use it wisely.
Corn, egg, more, and that wraps up today. Comparison about ethical intelligence.
Thanks so much for listening until the end. Don't forget to follow and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode.
See you the next day.
Now we're going to talk about the internet. Stay tuned and watch this video. What even is the internet?
Okay, real talk. What actually is the internet? I use it every day, but if you ask me to define it, it go blank.
Same I use. So to think the internet was like some magic. Cloud storing every cat video on earth.
Relatable. So, what's the real story?
So basically, the internet is a giant network connecting millions of computers around the world so they can send data back and forth.
But how is it so fast? I met someone opposite and it's arrived instantly.
Here's the weird part. A huge chunk of the world internet connection actually run through cables buried on the ocean floor.
Wait, what? So, uh, while is intelligence swimming above of Wi-Fi right now?
Could be thousands of kilometers of fiber optic cable wrapped around the ocean floor to connect continents.
Oh, no way. So this whole time my men have been going on some deep sea adventure.
The internet has snuck into every part of our life. Think about it, from the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep. How many times do you open the internet?
Same here. Haha. That's for the internet has become good to your life. Stuff that use the record a library tape is now just a search away.
Work's been affected too, right? People can basically work from bed now, join meetings while lying down.
For real, video calls, sending documents, all all of it can happen from anywhere. Online shopping to just a few clicks and it show up at your door.
Even this podcast is a product of the internet. If, if there were no internet, you and I might be out on the street just shooting. So people call, could hear us.
God, that's a terrifying thought.
But yeah, the internet has its dark side too. But it's not all sunshine, right? There's some annoying stuff too.
Definitely one of the most common issue. Personal data leaks because we just click ads without reading the terms and conditions.
Oh, yeah, I do that too. Strike to next without reading a thing.
Then there's a fake news. It's surging insanity fast. Once people believe some random claim, it snowballs out for control.
Not to mention addiction, you plan to check for 5 minutes and somehow end about gone by.
Actually, that's why uh, it's so important to have your brown breaks, knowing when to just stop.
Easier, easier said than done. Talk, ha 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 ha. But at the end of the day, the internet is amazing tool if we use it wisely.
Agreed. We should let the internet control us. We should be once in control.
And that works up our casual chat today about the internet.
Thanks for hanging out with us until the end. Follow and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode.
See you in the next one, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.